The price of essential items has increased greatly in Sri Lanka, and its citizens, already battered by the COVID-19 pandemic, are finding it hard to make ends meet.
There are no items anywhere. What was 380 Sri Lanka rupees is now over 700. Now they say there is sugar and rice, but there is no milk powder. Tell them to offer us some relief.
The government has denied there is a food shortage, saying hoarders are to blame. On August 30th, President Rajapaksa invoked emergency regulations, allowing his officers to fix retail prices for essential food items and seize stocks from traders.
Unfortunately, pricing of certain essential items were very high despite the discussions we held and despite the agreements which was made with the private sector also. Therefore, the president took measures to appoint a essential services commissioner to ensure a free flow of uninterrupted free flow of essential items at a very reasonable price.
The opposition, traders and economists, however, point to far deeper issues of economic mismanagement as cause for the current predicament.
Emergency is perhaps not an appropriate way to solve the problem of hoarding, because hoarding is incentivized for two reasons. One, if there is a monopoly power in the market and few traders have most of the stocks, or because the market as a whole determined that there is great uncertainty either in price or supply of the stuff for the future. Both of these require a systemic solution, and what the emergency does is adds to the uncertainty rather than reducing it. And I think that is not the way to solve the problem in a credible, sustainable way.
The President's decision to appoint a retired Major General as Essential Foods Commissioner has heightened fears of increased militarization. Critics also say invoking emergency regulations under the Public Security Ordinance is a sign of growing authoritarianism. Sri Lanka is a net importer of food and other commodities, and falling foreign reserves mean it is finding it more and more difficult to pay for these imports. Month-on-month inflation has risen to 6% from 5.7% in July, making conditions for survival even tougher. Royal Raymond, CGTN, Colombo.